box. Here's Green, score! Oh, Casey Kirsten. Jared Christie opens the score. For the FPHL's top teams collide once again in Monroe. The Moccasins, winners of their last 11 straight, look to keep it rolling as they host the Columbus River Dragons. Hockey coming your way up next. Welcome inside the Civic Center for the first time. Game number 2 in the weekend series between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. So glad you guys can be joining us. Alongside Pete Ricano, Joseph Furtado with you. The Moccasins are coming off a big win last night, 8-5 victory over the River Dragons, trying to make it 12 straight here tonight. Pete, we should have a good one. What might feel like a playoff victory here?
Yeah, last night we had one heck of a Donnybrook. We're going for that dozen tonight. We had a goal outburst and a half last night. Matthews, Scantleberry, Christie, Lirakos, Asp, Gerstein, and, well, Balsamo is the story with 3 goals. Got his hat trick. Pretty much expecting almost the same thing tonight. Tonight, I think we're in for a barn burner.
Well, the Moccasins will look to stay dominant in back-to-back showdowns here against Columbus, who will be tested once again here tonight as the Moccasins look to extend their grip atop of the Continental Division right now. They are in the number 1 spots, but they have Athens quickly trailing behind them, just 3 points back. And they also have a game in hand over the Rock Lobsters. Meanwhile, Columbus, losers of their last 2 right now. 12-8, 2-2-1 right now on the season, and trying to pick up a win here in what has been such a tight Continental Division in the standings. So we'll see what they can do and how they will respond. They're going to lean on goaltender Trevor Babin tonight here in this game as he enters with a 5-3-0-1 record. Last season, very good against the Moccasins, 4-1. And Monroe will send their starters out here onto the ice. Tyler Matthews, we saw him yesterday, Pete, in that fight against Alexander Jemayev. I'm not sure he's a guy we want to mess with.
Absolutely not. Pound for pound. Boy, I tell you what, Tyler Matthews is one heck of an individual from the skill level, from shooting and scoring, passing, you name it, to throwing the mitts. Man, what a display. What a great asset we have here in that whole defensive core. That's going to be key tonight in keeping themselves out of the penalty box and not giving that power play from Columbus a chance to do anything.
Well, the national anthem first, and then hockey coming up in just a few moments. Stick around. Stay with us.
Please remain standing for a ceremonial puck drop. Ladies and gentlemen, John and Matthew Snowden. By the way, Matthew is 13 years old and goes to Neville Junior High.
The lights will come up here inside the Civic Center. So glad you guys can be with us. Game 2 of this weekend series between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. A number 1 versus number 3 matchup here in the Continental Division. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. The Moccasins right now 19-4-2-1-0 here in this season. 61 points for them. This is game number 2 here of 8 against the River Dragons. We'll play the next 4 after this game in Columbus. But right now, the Moccasins trying to win 12 straight. They've been on quite the winning streak right now, the longest active FPHL winning streak so far here right now after Binghamton lost last night to the Watertown Wolves. But Pete, it should be another thriller here, if anything was like the first period yesterday when we saw 4 or 7 goals in the opening minutes, or opening period.
Well, I hope you wiped your bingo card clean from last night, because we weren't predicting nor expecting anything that happened last night's first period with that goal outburst. But I guess that just goes to show you anything can happen any given night. And man, I don't expect anything more. What I do expect, though, is to the Moccasins to get under the skin of the Dark Knight, Trevor Babin. He does get a little feisty and irritated and agitated, I think, relatively easily, in my opinion, obviously. But we've seen him in the past when he was at Motor City, and we know what happens if he gets a little agitated.
Pulled in one of those games last season against the Moccasins in Motor City. But Trevor Babin,
You've made me a calmer, more understanding person. You're the nicest guy I know, man. I hope to see you on our vacations in the future. But until then, get better, get your elbow taken care of, get healthy, and get back to being a really great defenseman. Love you, buddy.
What's up, Sam? It's a very unfortunate and unfortunately dealt, but if anyone can battle through this, it's without a doubt it's you. Been a pleasure to play with you, both as a friend, as a player. It's been nice to have another Swedish guy on the team, and I wish you all the luck in your future endeavors. Lycka till. Bye.
Hey, Sam, hate to see you go, but I just want to say I've had a blast knowing you the last couple of years. We've made lots of memories together on and off the ice. We made a New Orleans trip together, pretty memorable. And I just want to wish you good luck on your future.
Hey, Sam, you've been an awesome teammate, good friend, and you've had fun in this community, and the community loves you. Thanks for everything you've done for us, buddy. Gonna miss you.
Hey, Sammy. It was great getting to know you these last 2 years. Even though you didn't get a chance to play this season, it was still great to have you around. I love you, man. Safe travels.
Hey, Sam, just wanted to thank you for all you've done for the team and the community. You've been a great teammate, a great friend. Best of luck in the future.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment to honor Sam. Sam is one of the nicest, kindest, and most caring individuals, both on and off the ice. He's a true team player, mentor, and someone who leads by example every single day. His impact goes far beyond the game of hockey and will be felt in the locker room and throughout the community. Please make some noise for the one and only Samuel Hagel-Thompson! Sam, thank you for everything you have given to this team, organization, and community. And always, you will be a Monroe Moccasin. Thank you, Sam.
Well, we are just moments away here from hockey, and tonight we'll check in with our starting goaltenders. This time for the Moccasins, they are going to go right on back to the man they started last night, and that is Tyler Masternock, and he will get the start here again. He is 4-0 right now on the season, 9 goals against with a 2.70 goals against average, an .892 save percentage. He made 30 saves last night in an 8-5 win. So trying to make it 2 straight wins against the River Dragons and trying to make it 5 wins for him in his FPHL career here in his first season. River Dragons going though with Trevor Babin, 1-4 in his last 5 starts, and coming off a shootout loss last weekend to the Athens Rock Lobsters. He made 38 saves in that 6-5 loss. Last season he was 4-1 against the Moccasins when playing them when he was with the River Dragons after being traded from Motor City to Columbus. He'll be the netminder here tonight in this hockey game. He has 63 wins on the year, 64 losses, and trying to get to 64 wins. And this is a cool shot right here as Sam Gustafson getting a ride there on the golf cart, saying bye to some former teammates. Played with the Moccasins last season in his first year in the FPHL.
The old golf cart.
Yeah. The old golf cart.
And we wish Sam the best. I know he and I had a conversation before, a couple weeks ago. He said he believed the reoccurring injury from last year came back, and I know he's going to be going back to Sweden to get that taken care of. So we wish him the best of luck. Good kid. Take care, Goose. We'll see you soon.
Played 47 games with the Moccasins last season, picked up 6 assists. But here we are in this game, Balsamo and Jemayeff, and we are underway here. Game 2 between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. So glad you guys can be with us as Monroe wins the opening faceoff. Trying to push it on forward. Balsamo, who had the hat trick last night, trying to continue his hot start in his FPHL career. 5 points in 2 games. 3 of those came last night with that hat trick as it spun all the way back inside the Moccasin zone. Shot back along. Kyler Matthews took the shoulder check from Jemayeff. Worked around the boards all the way upstairs, but nobody there for Columbus. And now it's Albrecht on it. Trying to hand it off near side wall. Balsamo one more time. Columbus, who struck first yesterday with that 1-0 lead on a goal that came on the power play from Tyler Barrow. Trying to get things going again here tonight. Columbus 7-6-1, 0-1 on the year when playing on the road. The Moccasins, though, they have been so good in this building. 11-2 on the year. And it comes all the way on back. Pushed all the way along this way on the touch pass. Galvin, here he goes, and that one can be spun around the boards, and this is Schumacher. Having quite a season here in a year 2 with the Moccasins. Right side, Gerstein, too far for him. Swaddled at that time by Colton. And now this is Wynn. Had a goal last night for the River Dragons. That one's going to be gutted across. Barrow one more time. Trying to lead that up the boards. Instead, the Moccasins back on it. Here they go, right side with Moe. Trying to push it on over past Thornton. Worked along for Stefanini. No goals in his last 10 games. Trying to break that scoring drought. Worked on loose near side wall, and this is Barrow for the River Dragons. Going to clear that back on down as far as center. Stefanini to play it on back, and this is Matthews one more time up ahead on the bumper pass. Nice move here from Scantleberry, trying to work his way back on in. Net comes off the moorings, and we'll get our first stoppage right now. Nearly 2 minutes in.
A little slow and controlled net crashing going on there. It was like a shuffleboard of Scantleberry crashing into Trevor Babin ever so slowly to his left side, but that's going to knock the net off its moorings, and we're going to have a face-off to Trevor Babin's left. And now, well, far left, actually. We're going back off to the neutral zone in front of the penalty box of the Columbus River Dragons.
So now the Moccasins will pick it up off the steal here. Stefanini trying to pry it free. Scantlebury on top of things and worked out here by Columbus. On the charge, right wing side will barrel their way down the boards. That one just going past Masternak. Scantlebury chopping at it. Wedged all the way down, looking to drop the shoulder, and a big stop there from Babin on Mo. Thought he had it, lost it, rebound. That one jumped over the top and would not go. It skipped off the crossbar. Babin was down, and it did not find its way in. The Moccasins coming close. Boy, what a chance that was.
Trevor Hashik over there.
What a stop. And sequence of plays, too. Love to see the replay there on that later on as Johnson going to get after it. Here blew a tire, though, and allows the pickup here by the River Dragons. Jemayev, though, lost the handle. And the Moccasins can escape from their own zone. Albrecht leads the charge down the middle. He'll hand off on the drop. Dorsey centering pass, and Balsamo nearly had his 4th in 2 games. Schumacher towards the front. Comes out towards Ballant. Schumacher wants it again, and that one deflected to the corner.
Veritable shooting gallery going on right now.
In the opening minutes.
It is a shooting gallery going on right now, and I tell you what, Trevor Babbitt was twisted every way but Sunday, and those save succession. Yeah, I'd love to see the replay on all those too. He must have made 5 saves in a row.
Columbus will clear back on down. Spun back out to center, and now Galvin one more time to send it on back. And now we get a whistle here with 16-12 left to go in the first. We'll see what it will be. Net off the moorings.
We're going to have a net off the moorings contest again tonight and see how many times this thing pops off. But another one off, little short stoppage of play. The referees will get that all situated, and that gives a really good look to our fans of how our system is. It's a very shallow. See the referee pushing. This is fantastic, actually, pushing a little divot out so he can put the peg on top of it, and that's how it's sitting. You know, every rink is a little bit different, and I know I talked in a Facebook chat today. I was commenting on it, and that's now you get a good hard look on how our system is compared to some of the other ones in the FBHL.
Hockey 101 on how to put a net on with Pete Ricano.
Hey, you know what? We're educational and entertaining. It's like PBS over here.
Yep. This will come back around the wall here, and it's going to be pushed along by Schumacher. And now Barrow will try to work it free back along to the outside. Leorakos will scoot it back down low. Off the wall, a shot, and that time it is stopped. There, and Babin will hang on. So almost 5 minutes gone by.
Might be one of those nights, partner. Just running into you.
You got to put your head. Off the draw, picked up here. Mo trying to get that shot away. Thornton will carry back along as it's dumped all the way back in. Trying to pick it up this time. Hunter off the wall. The diagonal pass towards the top. Blacksmith on a touch for Thornton. Back up high. He'll shoot from top of the circle, and that one scaled around the boards. And now Blacksmith took a shoulder there on the far side. Guns this one back ahead. Here go the Moccasins 2-on-1. Mo shot stopped there by Babin with the glove hands. Another right-handed catching goaltender, Pete. We saw a lot of those in Biloxi this season. They have 2 of them. Now we found the 3rd one, I guess, as the Moccasins will regroup again. On the touch from Mo, this way again. Scantlebury weaving his way on through. Trying to turn on back, but lost the handle. Mo that time with the shoulder check, got the puck again. Trying to work it back along on the touch pass. Scantlebury. Now Thornton. They'll gut this one back along, and it can be pushed back in as far as Brody Thornton one more time, and he'll work this one across. And now it's taken out here. Monroe will just throw it all the way back on in for Columbus, and picked up by Masternak. He'll hang on and try to send this one back ahead. And now Albrecht on the charge. Right side, Ballant speeding in and firing one high to the blocker's side. But Babin able to hang on. That will bring us to our first media timeout. 4:17 left to go. No score here in Monroe. Back after this.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Welcome back in, everybody, here. 14:17 left to go inside the Civic Center from Monroe. No score right now between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Meeting number 2 between these two teams. The Moccasins coming off an 8-5 victory last night against Columbus, trying to make it 2 straight. As the face-off inside the attacking zone, Monroe wins it. This one slides, though, all the way back out of the zone. Asp will launch that one back along all the way on down. Picked up here by Barrow. Will reverse this one. Kept out by Schumacher, and shooting one all the way from the blue line. Turned out by Babin. Been busy so far here in this first period, Trevor Babin. Trying to work this down the wall on the touch. Now Ballant, here he goes, looking to send one towards the middle. Trying to work it towards Albrecht in front. And now it's played back onto the near corner. Galvin takes a whack at it. He missed it. Ballant in there tying up with Wickline. It squirts loose all the way to the right point. Now Asp will tee one up. And this shot was blocked and comes all the way back to him. Rasmus Asp, who had a goal last night, his 3rd of the season. As now here come the River Dragons on the drop. Backdoor look, and they score. Tyler Barrow strikes once again here for Columbus. And they open the scoring in back-to-back nights. That's his 16th of the season in a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Barrow strikes again for sure. He was a menace last night, and here he goes again. It was kind of a tic-tac pass over to Texmo, and bang, bang, right back in. Just missed it. The pad from Mosternak, his left pad going right to left, just was not outstretched enough. 1-0 River Dragons.
This one pushed all the way along, and Columbus now with the 1-0 lead. And in back-to-back nights, Columbus, one of the better offenses in the FPHL, 4th best offense with 108 goals now, 3rd best in the Continental. Problem is with this team has been surrendering goals, as that one off the pad of Babin. They come back around to Leorakos. Columbus 8th in the FPHL in terms of goals against. They have surrendered 102 on the year, just about 4 goals a game they give up. They have the 2nd most goals in the Continental, though, here in this division. Comes around Jemayev and all the way out to center, and now Mo one more time on it here. Trying to work this back into the Moccasins, and taken over again here by Columbus from center ice. Win to spin that one back in. Quick over-the-shoulder look there from Johnson, and now the Moccasins trying to get back on out with it. Turner on the bumper pass. They'll try the other side with it, as here go the Moccasins, and Mo one more time. Back in front, and Stefanini there blew a tire. And now played back ahead. Here comes Blacksmith inside the zone, off the head fake. His shot off the pad there of Masternak. And now it's spilled back along by Moore in deep. 12 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Now Turner from the blue line. He'll just scratch it back along. Monroe from the corner. And it twisted right on back where it came from. Stopping and starting right now. Thornton will send it across. And out come the River Dragons on the touch. There goes Thornton down the left side, trying to cut towards the middle on the backhand. And there at that time it was stopped. Back along to the half wall. Cycled back in tight. A shot there from Galvin. Couldn't make its way through that time. Ryan Galvin, 4 goals in his last 5 games. Had a goal last night. Texmo on the regroup. This is Lucas Texmo in his first FPHL season. Gets that one to whip line. Shot off the shoulder and turned back around and slammed back down into the River Dragon zone. That will go there for icing. With a little over 10 minutes left to go here in this first period. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. If you're just joining us right now, 1-0 lead for Columbus. Striking first in back-to-back nights, Tyler Barrow picked up his 16th of the season. His 50th point in his first season in the FPHL, now riding an 18-point streak. His line on right now, you see him left-hand side, standing just next to Balsamo. Spent some time in the SPHL, a few seasons with the marksman as Columbus wins the draw all the way on back towards the blue line. That one-timer goes off the glass. Scooted all the way back along from center. And now Underwood going to nudge it out to his left. Away come the River Dragons trying to find center, and that one popped over the glass out of play, and that will bring us to another stoppage here. We'll see where they're going to put this face-off.
Well, as we recall, last night we had the quick answer by the Moccasins after the first goal from Columbus, and it was really quick, but tonight not so much. But hey, we have so much hockey left to go here tonight. I think we're still in store for one heck of a contest.
Yeah, we saw that game last night. The River Dragons, who struck first in that game of the Moccasins with quite a response, right, Pete? They scored 8 seconds apart from the River Dragons' first goal. Then, again, after they tied it, they scored another goal 25 seconds later to make it 2-1.
Yeah, they were pretty quick answers. I mean, there was, hey, they scored and they just barreled down, came right back into it off almost the ensuing face-off right thereafter. But great play both sides, a lot of end-to-end. I think there's a lot more shots on goal that hasn't been counted against Trevor Babin right now, because I'm pretty sure in that whole flurry there was at least 4 or 5. But he has been a little busier than Masternak tonight, but 1-0 nonetheless. River Dragons have that lead here. 10:26 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the right of Masternak. Yeah. Like great minds think alike.
Christie lining in for the face-off against Jemayev. Alexander Jemayev, who had 2 helpers last night against the Moccasins, as Monroe wins the face-off, trying to scale it off the glass. Jemayev back to pick it up over on the far side, dancing one around the boards. On the connection there to Texmo, one of the 2 brothers on this team, Joel and Lucas. Masternak poking at it. This one comes out to the top for Wynn. Slaps one back down low and tight. This way for Sabad, the former Moccasin. Wynn able to keep it alive at the blue line. Ropes it back in tight. Sabad moving one towards the middle, and that one bouncing out of the zone. Back on to get it here is Josh Colton. Again, his FPHL career back in 2016 with the St. Clair Shores, when the league was called the FHL at the time, the Federal Hockey League. As he'll get it all the way back out to center. Scantleberry, he'll drop it on back. And the Moccasins will replay this here from their own end with 9 minutes to go here in the first. Now they come to center ice. 2-on-2 as they enter the zone right now. Here, a shot put on that goes off the side of the net. This is Turner now with it, back on the far corner. Draped all over him is Blacksmith. Scantleberry there to help out, trying to work it free off the wall. The Moccasins do so on that chance over the top off the glass. Bouncing around Stefanini, he'll take a look, and from the perimeter got that on net. Babin with the stop. Stefanini on the far side this time. He'll try the blue line on the pass, gets it on back on the touch, and here's Turner shooting through traffic. And that one's kicked aside towards Johnson. Ropes it around now for Scantlebury, and now Blacksmith able to work that free. One-handedly able to get it on out to center. Now comes Columbus. They'll just dump it back inside the zone as they go for changes right now. And now Johnson on the regroup. They'll start the breakout ahead. Pushed out to center. Broken up by Columbus as they regain the zone. Pushed all the way around the kick plate. Trying to send this out of the zone of the Moccasins and Ballant. And now this is Barrow. His shot didn't make its way on net. Trying to jam it free. And now Barrow one more time. Shooting one goes off the side of the goal. Barrow now worked on Balsamo. Chip back along. And now the Moccasins will take it back up the ice. And here they go now inside the zone. Dorsey trying to work it in front for Albrecht that time. And now the Columbus River Dragons get it on as they will take it out right to left. Trying to find the red line. They'll do that now. Galvin will avoid the check and get it back into the corner safely. Asp on the touch. Now Schumacher right along to the former River Dragon and Yanni Liarakos, but his pass was picked off as Monroe gets it on back to center. Christie with the poke and back on down into the Moccasin zone. Schumacher. They drop it on back and now Asp. He'll turn the corner behind his own net, and here he goes. Going to dump this one all the way on back down right now. Liarakos twisting and turning, trying to get around his man. Liarakos trying to stay with it. Deep below the goal line, this is Gerstein trying to work it towards the middle as they keep it inside the circle. Christie now shooting one on net, and that time it's turned away. All the way out to neutral ice and throttle all the way on back into the Columbus zone. Texmo with the whack, couldn't clear on the first try. Underwood trying to do so here, and he'll do that to center. Jemayev stabs one along, and here comes River Dragons. A shot there that time from Pizamente, and a stop for Masternak, and he will hang on with 6:10 left to go here in the first. That'll bring us to a TV timeout. Columbus leading this one here 1-0. They're going to go for Tyler Barrow. Stay with us.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Back inside the Civic Center, 6:10 left to go first period. So glad you guys are joining us here on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network. Those tuning in on KNOE 103 Rocks and also on our YouTube page. Happy Saturday night. Alongside Pete Ricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Columbus leading 1-0 on the goal from Tyler Barrow moments ago. His 16th of the season. A 1-0 lead for Columbus. Stephanie trying to push that back on to Babin. All the way out to the far point, and Babin there to hang on to make the stop. So the Moccasins will have an attacking zone face-off. They've netted 49 goals in the first period this season. Their best period of the three in terms of offense, 49 goals. Second best offense in the FPHL right now, just behind Binghamton. But right now, being blanked by the River Dragons, a team who does give up a lot of goals. It's under the second most goals in the Continental Division right now, and 8th in the league all time. Loose puck below the goal line as Columbus trying to go to work right now. They'll kick it along out to the right. And on the touch here for Hunter. Couldn't quite get that through though, as Mo will take that off the glass and back on down. Win there to pick it up and sent all the way down the ice here this time for Hunter, trying to work it back along. Riding a 9-game point streak. Balsamo now. They'll drive it behind. Now this way for Matthews. Spins away from the pressure there in the Wick line. They'll reorganize this breakout. We're just about 5 minutes to go here in the first. Matthews right now behind his own net. Looking things over. They'll take the pass out to his left. And here go the Moccasins right now. Worked along and all the way on down. Albrecht now will get to it. They'll take it around the back. And pushed all the way on to center. Played D-to-D over on the far side, and now it can be worked all the way down. This way for Thornton. Albrecht on it. Ballant now will spin it towards the top. Johnson from the middle and takes a shot, but that one goes up and into the mesh, and that will bring us to another TV timeout here in this one. 4:36 left to go here in Monroe, and Columbus with the 1-0 lead back after this.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website.
Welcome back, and everybody here to the Civic Center. 4:36 left to go in the opening period, and a 1-0 lead for the River Dragons. A goal from Tyler Barrow to make it 1-0, and that's where we stand right now in this game. So go back out to center, needled along there for Dorsey, and this one pushed all the way on back and replayed here by the Moccasins. Near side, Underwood. He'll skip that back along. Now to center ice. Here come the River Dragons. They'll work it back in. Galvin. Sent back up the ice, and that one tilted along and going to go all the way on down for an icing here with 4:04 left to go in the first.
So the Moccasins definitely need to get something here before the end of the period. You got to get that equalizer and try to pull some of that momentum away from Columbus here. As we got 4:04 left to go in the first period here, 10-7 shots on goal total in favor of the Moccasins. However, 1-0 your score. Columbus with the lead. Face-off down in our zone to the right of Masternock. You got to win this face-off and get down there and try to penetrate that zone, get some bodies in front, and let's pop one in here.
Face-off won by Columbus off the backtrack, though, from their own end. All the way to the corner right now, and this time Sabad with it. Gerstein trying to seal off the boards that time. Blew a tire as it comes around here this time for the captain in Underwood now. They'll send this one back ahead, but too far for his man there in Texmo, and the Moccasins will restart. Gerstein on the zone entry. Here for Christie. Trying to return it there for Gerstein. Instead now the River Dragons on top of it. Sabad off the wall. Gonna work the corner right now. Texmo from the side, trying to play that diagonally across. And now there goes Gerstein. Here he comes. Crisscrossing inside the zone on the drop this way now for Leo Rakos. To send one towards the middle. Played all the way back out low to high. Schumacher will take a look. Out to his left on the far side. Through traffic. Walked in front now, Jamaev. Going to try to clear this one on back down as he has it bottom of your screen. Instead, he'll re-roll it back along for Mike Wynn behind his own net. He'll start this one back along. It's pushed around now for Wynn, D to D, Texmo off the stick and back on down into the moccasin zone, and that's going to go for icing right now. With 2:43 left to go here in this first period.
The referee doing some pirouettes, getting ready for the Winter Olympics coming up soon here, but Trevor Babin, kudos to him. There were 5 players in front of him between the Moccasins and River Dragons, completely screening him. He was almost in a catcher's crouch trying to look around everybody and was still able to make one of those saves. Tell you what, that's what you're doing. You got to get the bodies in front of their goaltenders, make them move, make them blind, and good things do happen.
This one redirected all the way back on down, and now pushed around for more. He'll try the outside. Bumped along now and picked up this time by the River Dragons. Going to send this one around the net. Send all the way back on down, and now the Moccasins will just send this one back ahead in hopes there of Albrecht. Now the River Dragons come back inside the zone. Blacksmith on the drop, and the touch here on through the middle, and here go the Moccasins trying to roll that one all the way down. Babin to the other side, trying to get this around the boards. That one launched all the way on back. No icing here as trying to win the foot. Nope, there will be. Under that time was going to be offside, so they're going to send the icing down.
Yeah, it was close. You know, Joseph, it hasn't been as much of a physical play this first period as it was toward the end of yesterday's game. I'm going to suspect that the second period is going to be a little rougher as far as the physicalities are concerned. Something the Moccasins have, I won't say they shied away from just slightly here, but it's just that we haven't really been playing our game as of yet. But I think they're going to be pounding the body in the second period. I think we're going to have some good things to happen. Still a minute 44 left to go in the first.
I'm winding down here in this first period. Spiked all the way on down, and Johnson lets Stefanini get to the puck. And now they'll wrap it around the boards. Scantleberry off the edge and all the way on down. Reworked here this time by Thornton near side. Barrow gets it along, up ahead. Wickline on the drop in hopes of Barrow that time. Trying to seal it there off the wall was Samaro, and now picked up this time by Mo on the far side, trying to gun it ahead to Gerstein. Samaro wins the foot race, wraps it around the boards, in the final minute of play here in the first period. Here goes Columbus trying to guide it on back down. Back ahead here for the Moccasins, trying to get the tying goal here late in this first period. Poked around and guiding this one ahead. Sabad with it, left side for Thornton. Here he goes with a shot off the shoulder and a rebound chance on goal, and now Christie back to pick it up. Sent all the way on down. Leo Rockos from an going to play it on forward, and now that one out of the reach of Gerstein, trying to find it. Now Sabad, here he goes, left wing side across the blue line for the River Dragons. Trying to jam this one free. And Christie going to work it all the way across for Matthews in the dying seconds of this first period. He'll just chop it on down. Sabad will just track it on back, and Columbus to hang on to this behind their own net to wind down the opening period. Going to break right now with a 1-0 lead. Columbus, the only goal coming from Tyler Barrow, his 16th of the season. Had a goal last night to make it 2 straight for him. He opened the score in this hockey game just like he did yesterday, and that's where we stand right now in this hockey game, people. We'll see how the Moccasins will respond in the second period.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of work to do because Athens is currently up 3-0 on Baton Rouge. Something we got to keep a watch for, but we'll be back shortly.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got. Come on in. And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or DoorDash it straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paint, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The parody paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid,
Welcome back, and everybody here to the Civic Center here for this second period right now between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. A 1-0 lead right now for Columbus after one on a goal from Tyler Barrow, and that's where we sit right now here in this hockey game alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado. Moccasins trying to respawn right now, looking to try to make it 12 straight wins here for them this season. Albrecht on the touch pass. That one stopped along. Sabad now trying to work in, but he lost the handle. Comes out again towards the middle. The rebound in front, whacking away at it, and cleared onto the corner after the stop there from Masternak and sent back down.
What a flurry of shots over there, but Masternak was on his back. Made some great saves and was able to get that puck out to the corner. Take it away and start from scratch. Man, what a quick start by Columbus there in the second period.
Shots right now, 12-8 in favor of the Moccasins. We'll go back and take a look at the goal here that happens to start the period.
Oh.
Go back and take a look. This all happened from that first period. We were talking about maybe it might be offside. We have to go frame by frame here, but boy, that was close. We were talking about it. I mean, if we can get the frame by frame on and back that up, but it was close. We were watching it during the intermission.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so tough when you're down there because things are happening so fast. The referees made a good call because it's a split-second decision. Nobody made a call for an instant replay or anything, so there's that. I mean, as far as coaching is concerned. But a huge save by Master.
Look out here, Wickline. Yep, the stop there on Wickline.
But
yeah, it's tough to see, obviously, and we don't have those cameras on the blue line like the NHL does. And, like I said, it's so close, right? So, obviously, we'll see right here. That looks like there's some white right there between the skate and the blue line. I mean, but it's so close.
Yeah, Barrow did a really good job of trying to drag that back foot over that line to try to, prolong the potential of no offsides. But, yeah, that was extremely close. I mean, it's extremely questionable. But, hey, it's 1-0 anyway. But it's always good to take a look at those replays. It's something to learn from for sure.
Yeah, no, but Rocco's trying to work it towards the middle. Shot there by Christie. And you talk about how fast, though, these players are and how quick they got to be. I mean, you got to be quick as a linesman, too, to make those decisions. And just like that, I mean, it's tough sometimes. But that is such a close ball right there. And like I said, don't have those blue line cameras. But like you said, I probably would have called it onside, too, right? Because it's so close.
Yeah, and sometimes it's that's called more often than not as offsides, but that one wasn't there, and the official was right there. But it's such a fast game, and it's you talk about how it is to officiate. I mean, we're up in a broadcast booth, and a lot of people can't believe how fast we can kind of keep control of the game and be able to call it as well. So yeah, it's just a really fast game. But you know what? The longer you've played it, the easier it is to do whatever you got to do with it.
Yep, and they're at ice level, too, so it's even faster down there, right? But nonetheless, still, regardless, a 1-0 lead. A shot put on, and Babin there is able to stop it. 2 minutes gone by, second period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Face-off going to be coming up here inside the attacking zone for the Moccasins.
Joseph, it's been a very good job so far this whole weekend. The officiating has been fantastic. I mean, they've kept the rough stuff down to a dull roar, and they've had a pretty tight game. No penalties in the first period, but the officials this year have been outstanding.
No, some of them are great guys too. Get the chance to talk to them, but before the game, right, and stuff. So some of them are really great guys and get the chance to know them. So, but a good game too, like you said, officiating. The Moccasins, who have one of the more higher penalized teams in the FPHL, playing a cleaner game here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is a playoff atmosphere for both teams. This is going to be these are two of your top 4 teams in the league. Well, in the conference, these guys are going to the playoffs, both teams.
It could be a potential matchup in the playoffs down the line. So come all the way on back. The Moccasins doing it without, though, tonight, Carlos Forneris, and also the River Dragons, no Alex Storjahan. So two of the better players for both sides right now out in this game. Didn't play last night, either of them. As it's worked back down low, and out of the zone comes Columbus on the 2-line pass ahead. And here comes Moore this time trying to work it inside the zone. 2 goals shy of 50 career goals in his FPHL career. As it's sent back ahead through center ice, and here goes Gerstein out to his right as he crashes back into the half wall and picked up by Christie inside the circle, trying to step around Underwood that time. And out to center ice, here go the River Dragons, 2-on-1 developing. Texmo across, and a stop there from Masternak. Right at that time with the left pad. Back up the boards all the way out high to Underwood, and that one floating through the blue paint. And Christie now on the backhand. They're trying to get that one back on out. And Sabat on the touch. In this way, Jemayev all the way across. A shot put on. A stop there from Masternak. And away go the Moccasins, and Christie now going to take it skate to blade as he sends it inside the zone for Leo Rockos. Here he goes over across, and a drive on the way. Deflected on the way through. 4 minutes gone by in the second period. Christie now going to work this across, and a goal! Moccasins tie it here at 1 apiece on a big drive that beat Trevor Babin on the Biloxi side. And we're level here inside the Civic Center.
Hagen Moe was celebrating there. It was a big shot past the blocker. He's sitting outside, right in the slot. Pounds it over Babin's blocker. You know, you've got that true right goaltender. He just let it fly right over his shoulder, tied up at 1. Moccasins get the equalizer.
Moccasins are playing in the first period. The FPHL second highest scoring offense comes alive here in the second. 140 goals for them now on the season. A goal from Hagen Moe, his second of the year. His only goal of the season was against Biloxi in the home opener back in October. Now he gets on the board here to tie this game at 1 apiece. The ice crew out there right now trying to get some of the snakes off the ice.
That was definitely a much-needed goal. You know, we were hoping for the equalizer toward the end of the first period to cut back on that momentum, but speaking of momentum, Hagen Moe was the one that just stopped the bleeding here per se, but 1-1. What a good game. This has been back and forth. It's been a really skilled game. Both sides. It's been tight, unlike last night. It was a little more wild, but very entertaining. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth once again.
What a first period that was, though, yesterday. And 7 goals we saw in that opening period. But a lot of goals in that game regardless. But tonight it came to a much different game. The Moccasins with an 8-5 victory yesterday. Now things much tighter here at this point.
Yeah, a little more defensive, too. 13-8 shots on goal total right now in favor of the Moccasins. They had 12 shots on goal in that first period, but nothing past Trevor Babin. Babin's been pretty solid and acrobatic. He's a fantastic goaltender. He's one of the top goaltenders in this league. He's been called up several times. ESB, and then he's even had, I think, an ECHL call-up as well, back with the Motor City Rockers. But, you know, even last year I was surprised when Motor City traded him away to Columbus. I thought that was a great move for Columbus to get him, and strange for the... Actually, that was the year before because they went. Yeah, that was last year because they went defunct this year. But man, it's a solid team, Columbus. You can see how well they play because they've come back from such a, you know, lackluster start, and they're good. They're contending right off the jump now.
Yeah, right now Columbus, third best right now in the Continental Division. And two of the teams we were really surprised about, though, Pete, who started the year, we know the Thunderbirds and the River Dragons, but able to turn their season around. Shot turned away, that goes off the side.
And yeah, they did, and that's it was a very uncharacteristic start for both teams, you know. Both teams are extremely tough, but Thunderbirds are getting their bearings back, and Columbus, absolutely. It was just a matter of time before they gained some traction as well, but... you know, you've got 11 wins going here with the Moccasins.
Yeah, and Columbus at 1.2, they had, what, a 9-game winning streak at one point in this season. I believe that loss, and it was to Athens.
Well, Athens will do that to you. And right now, speaking of
Athens, they're up 3-0 on Zydeco, yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of...
Great minds think alike, yeah. I think we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, you know, I think we were separated by birth. Like 35 years apart. We haven't seen any good signs yet tonight, though.
Yeah, you know, and we've been seeing that, though. We got to see the dry erase boards coming up here. See what they got going. A shot from the outside. Pawed down there by Masternak, and he'll hang on to that. 14:55 left to go. Going to bring us to our first TV timeout in this one. You're watching the Columbus River Dragons and the Monroe Moccasins here on our broadcast network. 1-1 here in Louisiana.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5...
Welcome back in, everybody, here inside the Civic Center. So glad you guys can be with us alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Well, Pete, there you go. You were talking about the signs.
Oh, there they are.
Right there for you.
Oh, man, they've got, let's see what we got. Let's see. Wow.
A lot of signs in there. Yeah, they got them everywhere. They're dry. There they are right there. That's what I was talking about, those dry erase boards right there.
There must have been a sale over Christmas. Everybody got dry erase boards.
Also is theme night. Yeah, it's also theme night, though, tonight in the Civic Center. Tacky Tourist Night, but I don't know if I see anybody in the crowd right now.
Yeah,
at least
I don't see anything
playing along with that.
Yeah, no.
You're doing a great job, though, being a tacky tourist.
Yeah, I could. Living in a tourist city, it's I get to see it every day. It's kind of fun. I was one myself. I wasn't tacky.
I mean, there's a pass in front, big stop, rebound, score!
Well, Balsamo, more like Bellissimo. Fourth goal, 2 nights here. Talk about just sticking with it. The first shot was deflected off of Trevor Babin, but the second one, Dean Balsamo just stayed with it and was able to whack it over Trevor Babin. I'm sticking to that one. Bellissimo. That was outstanding.
A fantastic start he has had to his FPHL career now. 4 goals, 2 assists through 2 games, all against Columbus. And a shot here on the way. Samaro, a stop from Masternak, and he'll hang on. 13:49 left to go, second period. And some more signs here. Pete, I love the signs. I mean, you got a favorite one so far here?
We need... I like the colors. They've used some colors. Yeah, nothing's jumping out yet tonight. I mean, they've got plenty of time. There's still 13:49 left to go in the second period, so they can do something here. Shots on goal now is 19-8 in favor of the Moccasins.
Well, we see a lot of signs. I'm still waiting to see that big fat head cutout of your head on, plastered somewhere on the wall, maybe that, or at least a fan holding up one of the signs.
That has to be a thing. We've got to make sure that happens. I think that'd be. I would probably just fall over laughing on that one.
I'm still waiting. Yeah, that's something. Like I said, I've been asking for that for a couple games. I would love to see that happen.
Oh, me too. But hey, quick elaboration on the last 2 goals, though. The first goal, Hagen Moe, assisted by Christie and Scantleberry. The second goal, Bellissimo. Balsamo assisted by, they're giving the credit to Austin Albrecht for the assist. So, yeah, now it's time when you start scoring early and often. You got to get even. You got to keep moving here. 2-1 Moccasin lead here, almost at the halfway mark of the second period.
This one pushed all the way down here by Mo in below the goal line, worked around the boards, up the kick plate, and fired around now through the middle. And here come the River Dragons, trailing now by 1 here for the first time tonight as they come across the blue line, but off sides. And Thornton gets the shove there by Scantleberry.
Very minimal pushing and shoving, but the physical play has definitely picked up in the second period, kind of like we suspected it would. I won't say it was lacking in the first period, but I think last game it was a lot rougher. No penalties still as of yet, so that's another one. Look at Sammy down there dressed up as. I was wondering what he was wearing, but I thought he was dressed as a doctor in an emergency room for a second. I thought he had scrubs on.
Well, you know, it is Tacky Tourist Night like we were talking about, so good to see that he's in the spirit right now.
Looks like he's wearing a sombrero.
Well, the face off to the blocker side of Masternack, and he will get set. Or right now, lining in for the draw. Again, Stefanini here on the tie-up. It's fair and goes to the Moccasins, and Scantleberry trying to hopscotch that one out of the zone, and it's picked up here this time by Underwood. He'll backtrack, hand it left side. Through the middle, here come the River Dragons, trying to find it on the initial try. Scantleberry poking at it, and now comes Columbus. Right side, 2-on-1 developing, and a shoulder stop from Masternack. Picked up by Moore, he lost the handle, and away go the Moccasins. Albrecht leads the charge. He'll drop it on the delay, trying to get it out there for Balsamo again. And now that one cleared back down and picked up by Masternack, and he'll send it around the boards. Up near side. Albrecht on it. Trying to work it back in. Ballant overstepped, and away go the River Dragons. Izamente trying to cut it through. He couldn't get past his man. Shanked across for Albrecht. Gains the blue line. Now this time Sabad. Going to turn this one to the outside. Bouncing puck on edge. And now out at center ice. Albrecht with it. He'll just dump it back in. Back around here for the awaiting Jamaev. He'll send this one back on forward, and away it goes. Bizamenti. He'll slam it back in. Schumacher here over on the far side. Works it up the boards. And away through from Gerstein. Left side, Learakos delays and gives it in front for Gerstein. Here he goes and sends one over the top. Trying to work it back out of the zone of the River Dragons. A shot put back on. Learakos towards the middle. Loose in front. Learakos on the delay. Try to go out to Schumacher, and that one just too far for him. On the two-line pass ahead there, that time from Masternack, trying to get it started up the ice. As the Moccasins will recoil this one back along. Here goes Learakos, and all the way back in on the harder rounds. Trying to find it is Gerstein. And now Christie. He'll drop the shoulder, trying to work it towards the middle and win or wrap it up the boards. Matthews on the backhand, goes deep with it. Trying to work it off the end wall now in Barrow. Twisting and turning, hands one out to the right side, and away goes Wickline. Down the boards, working on his man in green. Didn't get past him. And the Moccasins will take over from their own zone. Here they come, out right to left, and around his man. There goes Scantleberry on the backhand. Trying to get it in front there for Stefanini. The pass comes all the way out to neutral zone, and Barrow going to work it back in. That'll go all the way on down, no icing. Matthews now from his own net as we approach the halfway mark, period number 2. 10 minutes left to go in a 2-1 game right now. The Moccasins with the last 2 goals here in this one. Hagen Moe opened the score, and then the last one coming from Dean Balsamo to make it 2-1 right now. Pushed all the way back on in. Near side wall trying to jam it on free, and away goes Scantleberry as we play on. We'll just feed that one back into Badman, catching that one with the glove hand and plays it out quickly. Over to Moore on the near side, trying to wrestle that out of the zone. Ballant now, here he is. Sends that one back down low on the touch. Ballant trying to stay with it, lost it. And now Columbus will find a lane, and they'll shoot that one back in cross ice. In the hopes there that time of Hunter. Replayed by Johnson. He'll take a look back up the ice. Here he goes. Got down there by Sabad. And he'll just fire that one as far as he can get it, right inside the Moccasin zone. Works it back ahead out to center on the bumper pass. Here's Christie now shooting one, and a stop there that time from Babin right in the crest of his jersey as we go to break here with 8:56 left to go in the second period. The Moccasins with the last 2 goals, they had the lead. It's 2-1 second period back after this.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website.
Back inside the Civic Center, 2-1 lead here for the Moccasins. 8:56 left to go. Alongside Pete Picano, Joseph Furtado with you. The Moccasins up 2-1 right now, and some more signs. Pete, we were talking about the creativity from some of these fans.
I feel those folks that were sitting there, I feel like we've signed some stuff from them before. Those are some of our fans on our pass around during intermissions. It's always good to interact with the fans at the end of the first and second period. And we're gonna get mini sticks coming back this week.
Yeah, gonna have to get that going at some point. I know some of the kids down there are always coming to find their way. Come find us, right, and wanting to play us. Now we're getting challenged. We don't even get to challenge the kids anymore. They just come find us now, and they want to play us.
Well, they're in for a rude awakening this time.
Yeah, we're not going easy on them anymore now.
No, that was 2025.
Yep, 2026, new year. We're not taking it easy on these kids anymore.
No, we got to get our own winning streak going because we're on a losing streak now, and we're going to make that change.
Yeah. Well, back underway right now here. Single-digit numbers in the second period. Gallant directs the traffic. Cross-ice pass into the zone. River Dragons trying to clear right now. They're with the last 2 goals. And now 43 goals in the second period. Both of them came here in the middle frame. Gonna throw that back into the Moccasins. Second best offense in the FPHL right now. Monroe coming into this game, really scoring about 5.5 goals per game as it's dropped all the way back on down on the airmail pass. Your side trying to work it on out. Here is Jemayev on top of it here. Going to work this all the way back out towards the blue line. A shot put back on, redirected. And now over to the far side for Colton. Colton on the touch. In this way, Jemayev quickly across. And away goes Monroe now on the charge. Here goes Albrecht with it. Has a man across. Got it over for Christie in a shot. That time it's turned away by Babin. Lays one out there to Matthews and fires one from long range. And Babin reaching back to hang on. And some extra 2 in front.
Joel Texmo had gotten in there, and Jared Christie came to the rescue of all people. The Rocco's doing a little jab in there in the cluster, but I'm not sure if anything is going to come from this. We're going to have to see.
Leo Rockos and Texmo barking at each other right now. And we've seen Leo Rockos in a couple fights this season. He can throw them 2 down as well. We were talking about Kyler Matthews doing that, but Yanni Leo Rockos kind of surprising, us, right? Didn't know he was too much of a fighter, but boy, he can throw it down too.
Yanni is 2-0, and both fights were completely one-sided. And the first one in Biloxi, well, it was a right it was a right hook, and it knocked him silly. And then our girlfriend Payne with his chain was the second culprit and or victim.
Oh, Pete, always coming up with the funny catchphrase.
You know, it keeps me up at night. Sometimes I just come up with this stuff in the middle of the night, and I wake up, and I want to write it down. But, you know, I'm kidding. That never happens.
As we resume play right now, 7 1/4 left to go. Second period. Game 2 of the weekend series between these two teams, as they will meet 8 times during the regular season. The next 4 they'll play, they'll be back in Columbus. And a stop there from Trevor Babin. He will hang on. Columbus right now 4-4-2 in their last 10 games, riding a 2-game losing streak. They lost last weekend against the Athens Rock Lobsters and then dropped the game with the Moccasins last night, trying to get back in the win column here today. 12-8-2, 2-1 for them on the season. The Moccasins right now trying to make it 12 straight here for them on the year. They've won 19 games in regulation. Pete, we were talking about just how long it took the team to just get to 50 points last season. But here they are, the Moccasins already just past January with 19 wins.
Yeah, and sitting on 20 wins just about. And then, we're over 60 points already. So much improved from last season, to say the very, very least.
That's going to go all the way back on down for a offsides call. So the face-off will come just outside the center in front of the River Dragons bench. Still a 2-1 lead here for the Moccasins. Stefanini off the face-off, tying up there with Galvin, and the Moccasins come away with it. They'll work it D to D here for Dorsey. Turn it over, though, and a shot put on. At that time from Barrow. Now Mo had the first goal of the night for the Moccasins, and Stefanini right now. Here he goes on the drop. Tried the shot. Thornton got a stick in the lane, and away goes Wickline. Here he comes 2-on-2 as that shot put off the pad of Masternak. Kept alive inside the zone. Played across near side, and away goes Johnson on the bumper pass. Mo to ring it back in. Behind the net now trying to get after it here is Turner. He leaned into that time by Galvin. That pass intercepted there by Moore. Here he goes, trying to work it to the outside of Johnson. He's taken up along into the corner. Switched around to the near side. Romero being tied up there. Ballant now first one to it. He'll smack that one around the boards. That one comes all the way back out to center and recontrolled by the captain, Underwood. Gonna pop this one back along here for Dorsey, trying to play that off the boards. Ballant now with it. They'll look that D to D, and the Moccasins looking to escape right now all the way out to center, and here is Johnson. He'll fire that one all the way on to Babin. Ballant now with it, waits on the diagonal feed all the way high, and it comes all the way on back down, and this is Asp. They'll look that one back along and shot back in. Right into the Columbus zone now. This is Albrecht on it. Here he is on the delay. Didn't like the first pass and try to get that out towards Schumacher. Over on the far point, he'll hang on. Schumacher through the middle. Christie on the touch. Liarakos to the outside. Albrecht on the drop, and now this time Schumacher gonna work it back in, and around it comes for Christie now. Holding on to it, Christie, low to high. Played out by Asp, and a long shot from Schumacher. Now it's wrenched back out by Columbus, and looking to find Hunter. Instead, that goes off a stick and back on down. Karam's out to Masternak. Asp will drop it on back, and now this way for Schumacher. They'll just hang on to it right now. So Schumacher will guide this one back ahead. Cut down there by Jemayeff on the steal. So here goes Columbus, and Jemayeff launching one around the boards. And that will go all the way back on down. Replayed here by the California native and Josh Colton. Going to see that one go through center as it can be tipped back in. Towards the other side right now. And there is Izamente. Playing this one back around through the middle, and Scantlebury on top of it. He'll just try to work this one back in all the way on down right now, and win back after it. Sizing one back up around the boards, and Scantlebury, here he goes, stopping and starting. Stefanini right now taken down to the corner. Right now holding his face right now as he's going to head off. So Jamaev, Pizamente now. Here he is, going to look that one across. Down to 3.5 left to go in this second period. The Moccasins still on top, 2-1 here in this hockey game. So glad you guys can be joining us into this weekend series. That is going to go all the way down for icing and bring us to our final media timeout here in the second period. A 2-1 lead for the Moccasins. Don't go anywhere back after this.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enter.
Second period, 3:23 left to go. Some fans having fun here inside the Civic Center. Some more signs here in this building. And Pete, you know, there's a lot of them here in the building.
Yeah, this is an epidemic. This is there's a lot of signs tonight. I think they were listening to the broadcast today. Everybody's trying to outdo each other tonight. Maybe we'll bring some next week. We'll have our own dry erase boards.
I was going to say, yeah, that might be something we have to get, some dry erase boards.
Yeah, and I'm sure we can come up with some clever stuff too.
All the way back on out to center ice, and Galvin was sweeping all the way back on in. And pried back out of the zone, though, and Albrecht trying to get onto it. Pokes it free. Here he is going to take a look right now. Burning on back and hands this one off all the way down off the edge. And a foot race over the shoulder look here from Colton. A steal here from Albrecht one more time. He'll pull up on the delay, trying to push it free. Now Ballance, low to high, towards the blue line. Matthews across, a shot on the way, and that goes off the pad of Babin. Recycled all the way back into the awaiting Albrecht. Albrecht trying to stay with it. Bumped there that time by Colton, given a shove. Now out to center comes Columbus. And they'll cork it right back inside the Moccasin zone as it's slowed up here by Masternock. And the fall on back, and now this is Dorsey. Want to clear that one back down. Able to get that one just to center. Thornton playing catch there. Monroe sends it towards the outside, right in front of the Moccasins bench. All the way on down now in Christie. And place this one to the outside, and Matthews guides it near wall. Played along towards the outside, trying to pick it up, and that one threaded all the way back on down. Here this way for Blacksmith. Worked on loose left side, Learakos, and he'll go high off the glass. Trying to work it on free, and now it's picked up here by the River Dragons, trying to play it through center ice. Matthews slaps that one along, goes off a skate and back on down. Learakos on the touch, and now Christie, here he goes left side. Christie trying to work it back in, holding on, fires a shot, and that time it is covered there by Babin. He'll hang on, 1:16 left to go.
Jared Christie definitely stayed
in the second period.
He stayed with that one and got that second shot off there. But, man, Trevor Babin still tough in net there right now. 22-18 shots on goal totals in favor of the Moccasins. Of 1:16 remaining here in the second period. 2-1 Mocs lead here still. Quite late. Face off to Babin's right.
Picked up off the draw now. Columbus trying to clear here. In the final minute to go in this second period. And Schumacher gave that up there to the River Dragons. They'll just dump it back inside the zone. Around the boards near side. All the way on down. And forcing Texmo here to get after it. Lucas behind his own net. He'll cut that one all the way out to center. Balance. And that one slapped all the way down. And now we're going to get a whistle here with a high stick.
Wow.
So that will be blown dead, and we'll have to face off. So where they're going to put this to stay inside the Columbus zone, the blocker side of Trevor Badman.
And indeed it does.
Now the Moccasins right now up 2-1 here. Mayup and Christie trying to get set right now inside the face-off circle.
The horns are definitely in effect tonight, too.
And Jamaica line it. They are, too. You can hear them here as well. And a shot on the way by Green. That one goes off the end wall and spun back around the boards. Abad. Give it up now, Leo Rockos working his way towards the middle, and that shot blocked in front. Socket around by Christie and taken up behind the back this time by Underwood. For Jemayev, and he'll just clean that one all the way down. Inside the Moccasin zone, just outside the blue line, Johnson D-to-D. And back through center ice, the Moccasins trying to work it inside the Columbus zone. Christie off the hop, trying to get it across, and Gerstein is too far out of his reach. Played here by Leo Rockos off the bump, and that will do it through 40 minutes of hockey. So the Moccasins, who trailed after the first period, lead this one going to the third, 2-1.
Well, a little more physical period there in the second one, just kind of what we expected, or at least I expected that one. I think the third is going to be tight because both teams need to score here. It's not, this is not going to be a pound fest. However, anything's possible. That bingo card's still pretty clean for this evening.
Well, through 40 minutes of play, the Moccasins lead it 2-1. They had the last two goals. Hagenmo opened the scoring to tie it, and then a goal from Dean Balsamo, his fourth of the season. And the Moccasins gain the third with a 2-1 lead. Back after this from Monroe.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P-I-N-T, sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto, Mellow City, Marshmallow, Fudge, and Graham Crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paint, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paint, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website. And as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions.
Let's go, Moccasins!
Welcome back in, everybody, here. Start of the third period, Moccasins and River Dragons. For period number 3, a 2-1 lead for the Moccasins after 40 minutes. They have the last 2 goals in this game and the lead now. Going to close it out and looking to pick up 12 straight wins and 3 more points. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Hurtado with you. The Continental Division showdown here in Monroe, and that one sent all the way back on down. And that will go for icing. So just about 30 seconds in period number 3. I'm looking at our first stoppage of play right now as we'll have a defensive zone face-off for the Moccasins coming up.
We also love to give a shout-out tonight. We haven't given too many out, if any, but Liam, the broadcaster for the Columbus River Dragons, really good guy. Anytime we can help him out or any other broadcasters in the league, we really will. We like to work with everybody, and it's, makes for a good environment. But good guy. Had a good conversation or two with him, and look forward to seeing him again.
Yeah, always fun to work with the other team and some of the broadcasters and getting the chance to talk to them, meet some of them, and just like we got to do last year, right? Became good friends with some of them in the league. So, like I said, always good meeting new broadcasters and welcoming here in this building. So, but right now we play on a 2-1 lead for the Moccasins. Opening minute gone by, period number 3. Moccasins, who play their best period defensively, is the third period. They've given up 18 goals on the year here in the final 20 minutes of hockey. Gave up a goal last night, though, in the third to the River Dragons, and that goal was scored by Pizzamente, the 5th goal of the game and the only one of that third period. Worked along near side. Here is Wynn going to take a look and drop it on back. And now this time they'll reorganize things. So almost 2 minutes gone by. Holding on to it. Barrow tried to slide his way through Christie. Couldn't do it. And now Colton has to go back and reset. He'll play this one on back. And the twisting chance for Christie right there. Couldn't get that one ahead. I'm going to be worked along this time by the River Dragons, and back on net, and did it find its way over? We'll have to see where that puck went.
Well, this camera's definitely going to tell that, but it looks like everybody's just piled on in there, and we'll see where that puck laid. Looks like it didn't quite cross the line. Pasternak using his body to cover the entire goal line. Good play for a goaltender. Once again, if you're not quite sure where it's at, sprawling and just not moving is your best bet. That's exactly what he did. He just sprawled headlong the entire crease. Act as a wall. And now we'll go with a face-off to his left. Far face-off circle in the Moccasin zone. No, like I said, Joseph, the broadcasters, we met some good ones. We made a lot of good friends and some not so much, but all in all, we like to be friendly with everybody and help everybody out when we can and do what we can. So, it's kind of like a little brotherhood, and we've really realized that last year. And we are going to the replay here. I believe we have ourselves a coaches challenge on the River Dragon side.
We're going to take a look at this, and we're talking about some of the broadcasters, who that might be. I'm going to go with Brian Flores with the Zydeco. We just, don't like him at all. I'm just kidding, Brian. We love you, buddy. Always doing our podcast with you. Always a fun time.
We'll be seeing.
Like I said, good to get to know some of these guys, players, the coaches, the officials, the broadcasters, right? So.
Mm-hmm. We'll be seeing Brian next weekend. We look forward to seeing him, getting him up in the booth again. Him and I, we all had the opportunity to call an NNA 3HL game or two when the Ruguru were there and the Zydeco were in town. That was a lot of fun. Always nice to see hang out with another broadcaster and kind of vibe off them, and it's always a good time.
This will come all the way back on down, and it's pushed to the outside. Trying to jar it free now. This will come up behind, and now on the near side wall, this is Hunter going to snap that across. So still a 2-1 lead here for the Moccasins. This one played on forward, the backhander on net, and that time it shrugged along, and Moore back to pick it up. They'll rope this one in behind the net. Picked up here by Thornton, going to size it along towards the front. Now Hunter in the slot shooting one, and it's deflected back around near side. This one scaled all the way back on down, and it's picked up here by the River Dragons from their own zone. Recycled on for Moore. It's too shy of 50 career goals. His FPHL career, and that time Masternak will hang on to it with 17-15 left to go. Take a look here what happens here with the puck.
This is a good shot, too, because you can see where that puck was. Masternak really in a weird angle, but that left pad totally kept it out. It's sitting right in the middle of the crease, and there's no way. Oh, and if anything, wait a minute.
That was a hand pass right there. Yep.
Yay. Yeah, you can't. You
he
can't do
his
that.
hand on. I would wonder if that would be a penalty. No.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. There's some different rules in this league, and there's some weird crossover. But hey, I'll take the no goal.
Yeah, it does change up. You're right.
We'll take the no goal. We'll take that.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering there. Like I said, because I think the NHL does it, but again, they're, like you said, two different rule sets. So regardless, though, either way, we play on 2-1 game still. Sent back around near side, and now it's picked up and sent all the way back on down to center. DeMayeff, they'll slam on the brakes, take a look across, and going to be played here this time by Johnson. And right back into Masternak, and he'll hang on to it.
Masternak with another nice save. Puck goes right to the breadbasket as he goes down to the butterfly, not giving up any rebounds. And Hunter has just been shooting bombs right now at the Moccasins netminder, and nothing's going in. 2-1 here. Moccasins almost at the 4-minute mark of the third period. What a good game we've had here. And a clean game.
Fun one down here in Monroe, and a 2-1 lead still for the Moccasins. Second best offense in the FPHL, and away goes Christie. He's able to escape, and that one going to be flooded over the top, and offsides is the call.
It was so close too, though, but Christie, that hand-eye coordination, he is crafty. He just was able to corral that puck, and he was carrying it over, but line mates got a little too hot and heavy over that line. We got to face off in front of the River Dragons bench in the neutral zone.
So played here this time by the River Dragons, but again, offsides there for Columbus. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in period number 3. So we'll come back out to the neutral zone. River Dragons, their next 3 games. The all-against teams holding a playoff spot currently. They'll play the next two at home against the Blue Ridge Bobcats. For the Moccasins, they'll take on the Zydeco next weekend until they're on the road in Biloxi. They have 7 home games in the month of January. The only 2 on the road are against the Breakers. Snapped around the boards, trying to keep it back in. Christie couldn't do it. And the other number 5 and Colton to get it started here for Columbus. From the half wall, falling down there from a knee, trying to play it as Asp. Had a goal last night in the first meeting between these two teams of the season, and that will just be sent back down. Shots 29-19 in favor of the Moccasins, leading here by 1. They had the last 2 goals. It came back in the second period. Hagen Moe tied it up, and then Dean Balsamo, his 4th of the season, in just his 2nd game here with the Moccasins. It's on the scoreboard here to make it 2-1. He had a hat trick last night. Last time he actually played before the start of this year was actually back in 2022 in the 23 year with the Knoxville Ice Bears. So time between then and now playing here and a good start to his FPHO career.
Boy, you would have never noticed it too. He's just lightning in a bottle since he's stepped foot on this ice. But yeah, as we touched on it, next weekend we will be at home in the Snake Pit against the Baton Rouge Zydeco, that in-state rivalry. So hey, if you haven't had your tickets, you've got all week to do so. Friday, Saturday night, 7:05 both starts. We look forward to seeing everybody in the Snake Pit.
Back on from the half wall now. Blacksmith with it. Here he is. Works it down low. More on the backhand. Tucking this one upstairs for a shot on the way. This one ramped around near side, and that one closed all the way back out to center. Played here by Moore, and he'll try that one from just outside the blue line. Missed the 4x6 and picked up now by Green. Far side, he'll look to step out to center, and here he goes now. He'll lead the rush. Back inside right now, he'll drop the shoulder, working on Thornton in front, and did that one cross the line.
Well,
a beauty of a pass from Thornton Green to set it up.
I tell you what, that one sure looked like it was in the upper part of the net. We definitely need to see a goal cam on this one because that was very possible in the net. I know that the goal music's on, the lights are out, and we're celebrating, but let's see. Oh, no, it did not. I mean, it almost looked like it was on the inside of the post and kicked back out, but I don't think it officially crossed that line. That was interesting. Yeah,
Let's see. We can have a look at that. That'd be nice, Troy.
That's really the best angle I think that we could possibly look at. That you can't get any better than that. The only thing we can ask for is a straight shot down from the crossbar, but that wouldn't have really helped us in this matter.
.26 left to go, third period. We'll take a look again right here. That hit the post.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, yeah, that puck just adds the inside of the post, but boy, it came right back out. Such a weird. Yeah, that I mean, physics they would tell me that that puck did not cross the goal line. However, whoa, lights out. It definitely looked like it was on the inside. Optical illusions are something else with these cameras, but it was close. Nonetheless, it was a close one.
Still talking things over right now, and yeah, no goal.
Yeah, it's definitely yeah. There's no other explanation for it to come out like it did. It came right on out, but yeah, it definitely beat Trevor Babin, but it did not beat the goalpost.
Well, 14:26 left to go, third period. 2-1 lead still for the Moccasins. Now they're going to head to their bench right now. We'll be underway here in just a moment.
Yeah, and since that was
New
referee
line coming
review, it's
on
not
for
like
the
anybody
Moccasins.
challenged it.
So Jemayev and Balsamo lining in for the attacking zone draw. To the corner it goes, and now rushed out here by Columbus, still trailing by 1. Their only goal coming back in the first period from Tyler Barrow as it sneaked across the ice to the other side. Back to play it. Johnson this time. He's tied up in deep below the goal line. Going to work this one free towards the near side, and that one shelled off the glass, but a good keep here by Thornton. He'll delay and get that one across. Jemayev now from the far side and right back into Masternak, and he will hang on.
Good save, too, by Masternak. Sabat and Dorsey were right in front of him, so there was quite a bit of traffic in front of that shot, and he saw it all the way. I don't know how he did, but holds on to it and gives no rebound. He's been sharp tonight. He was sharp last night. He's really sharp tonight. 2-1, still the lead. That'd be a 29-20 shots on goal total lead here by Monroe, but man, what a great game. This has been tight.
Picked up here off the draw. That one's going to be leaked onto Masternak, and he will hang on to it. The River Dragons now with the attacking zone face-off. They win the draw back out towards the point. Barrow to the top, and that pass didn't get through and sent all the way on down here. Delayed penalty coming up here. Now the River Dragons going to work this one back ahead. Babin trying to get towards the bench, and now we will get the call. Scantleberry talking things over there with Kirk Underwood. Those two jawing up. Scantleberry inviting him to dance.
Yeah, no dice there, but it was almost the bring your buddy to the box syndrome. We were looking for it, but the first penalty of the game is going to come 13:33, the third period here. Wow.
Talking about special teams, one thing we thought about last night, Pete, how our special teams going to be played out. You got a thing tonight, this call. River Dragons will go to the power play. They have the second best power play in the FPHL right now, 25%. They went 2 for 10 though last night, all in the man advantage. The Moccasins, second best penalty kill though in the FPHL too, 86%. So we're going to see if it stands right now on a power play to come for Columbus.
Well, the door is open, but nobody's gone. It looks like possibly Rasmus Asp is being escorted over to the penalty box. It sounds like 2 minutes for boarding. So, yeah. First penalty comes almost at the halfway mark of the third period. That's a pretty clean sheet.
Well, right now, to the man advantage goes Columbus, and trying to tie this hockey game here at 2 apiece. Barrow swinging a miss and cleared back down. So they'll reorganize here on this power play. 25%, second best power play in the league, but stacked up against the Moccasins, who also have the second best penalty kill. Here's a shot off the bar, back out rebound, and it's stopped by Masternak there on Kyle Moore. Turned him away and all the way back on down. Boy, Ryan Hunter, though, hitting the bar that time, so close, but it stays out.
Now, Ryan Hunter tonight's been quick draw McGraw with these shots, but what a great save by Masternak. Keeping that one out and very unorthodox, but hey, whatever it takes to keep that puck out of the 4x6.
Ryan Hunter, 9-game point streak right now for him. Has 6 goals in that run, and Moore trying to jar it free. Now Schumacher ties up. Still trying to work it loose. 48 seconds left to go on this power play. Stefanini comes out free, and now we get a whistle here. And it will be maybe another penalty coming up here, and it looks like Schumacher is going to the box.
I mean, it could potentially be a delayed game. I don't really know what they're going to go with here. Haven't seen a gesture from the referees or the linesman.
Right now, Asp and Schumacher standing inside the box.
Yeah, delay game.
But Schumacher with the delay game, yep.
You know, it looked like they were moving the puck, though, toward the end, and then before they blew the whistle. So I'm not sure where the whistle came from, if it was deep toward the blue line or if it was back on the other side of the goal line. But either way, 39-second two-man advantage for Columbus here.
5-on-3, and boy, a chance right here for Columbus trying to tie this hockey game. And Pete talking about special teams. Is it going to make the difference? And right now the Moccasins will be down by 2 players here, trying to kill off this 5-on-3.
Yeah, this is a tough kill here, but you know, this Moccasins penalty kill is fantastic. So let's see how they stake up against this two-man advantage here. Like I said, 39 seconds, 12-11 remaining here in the third period, 2-1 lead. Pretty slim margin, but very, very even play both sides. You know, we had a quick second here looking around our division. The Thunderbirds lost tonight 3-2 against Blue Ridge. The PD Ice Cats lost 5-3 against the Hetricks, and Baton Rouge is losing 4-0 right now against the Rock Lobsters.
Well, right now, here we go on the 5-on-3 for Columbus. A shot there by Colton, and standing tall, Masternock will hang on. With 28 seconds left to go on one minor. So Green paired out there right now with Matthews. Albrecht up front. The 3 penalty killers out there for the Moccasins. As his face-off will come to the glove side here of Masternock. 12 minutes to go, third period. Columbus down by 1. They have the 5-on-3. Moore, Barrow, and Sabad, the 3 up front. Ryan Hunter at the back with Colton. So 4 forwards and a D-man out there for Columbus. Trying to tie the game right now. Albrecht off the glass, back on down, he'll clear. 15 seconds left to go on one minor. Columbus having to reorganize right now, and this is Hunter through center. Here he goes. Slows up on the delay, swings across, but that one too far out of the reach of Colton, forcing him back to center. And the retrack here going to go all the way down. Back out of the box comes Asp, giving along arrow, a shot, and a glove hand stop there from Masternock. He'll hang on.
And Masternock says no. He said, look what I've got. Is a shot goes right into his glove hand here as they kill off this two-man disadvantage here for maybe just a couple more seconds. But boy, they've been killing the clock. That was a good clear by Albrecht to get it down there. It wasted a good 12, 15 seconds. That's what you need your defense to do in this situation here, to get the puck out of the zone, get it out away from your goaltender. Face off to Masternock's left. Only down a man.
Shots 29-19 in favor of the Moccasins. 5-on-4 now after the Asp penalty. Blount will come in for the face-off against Galvin. And it's won by Monroe, looking to clear, and that one slipped all the way back on down. So a little over a minute left here on this power play, and they'll reorganize things right now from their own zone. Led by the captain up the ice, Underwood left side, spilled in by Blacksmith. First onto it is Green. He'll shell it all the way back around. Popped off a skate, away to center. Ballant now working on Underwood, try to cut to the inside and given no room there. As now it's Cody Wickline. No goals in his last 10 games. He brings it across the blue line. Looking to set the table right now as he goes to the top. There for Underwood. Slap pass across. Thornton left point. Back along now, Underwood. He'll flag it back into the zone, and now Scantlebury trying to clear, but not out. Left side for Thornton, just to top of the circle. Trying to work this one back around here. Coming up 10.5 left to go, and that one goes all the way down.
This is a good.
Well, Moccasins PK right now standing tall. Worked all the way back on through now. Here comes Izamente, and offsides is the call, and he was bumped there right at the whistle. They may have talking things over right there. That hit by Casey Gerstein. We'll have a face-off, and it should come outside the zone in front of the Moccasins bench as we approach the halfway mark of period number 3.
And that hit right after that whistle was just everybody was still in motion. The momentum was still carrying everybody, so the cooler heads prevailed there, and it's not a big deal. Face off in front of the Moccasins bench.
Well, back to 5-on-5 hockey, so what a job by the Moccasins. Penalty kill again, killing off 2 straight and a 5-on-3 against one of the best penalty kills in the FPHL, second best unit in the River Dragons.
Yeah, outstanding.
Albrecht now with it. He'll scale that. Yeah, he'll scale that one to the outside. Gonna work it back down low. Here they are, all the way to the top for Matthews, right point. He'll walk off the line, and that shot was blocked. And it rolls all the way down in a foot race here and played by Green. Green gonna take this one back out. Stick handling through center ice, and away he goes off the end wall. Sized up, but got through 2, and he'll quickly play it towards the front. Picked up at the top by Learakos, and he scores! A long shot, it surprised Trevor Babin, but found its way to the back of the net, and Monroe up 3-1 here in the third.
Puck came out to the blue line, and Learakos let her fly with all kinds of traffic in front. Found the top shelf, upper right corner. The puck comes in back behind Trevor Babin. Comes up to the blue line. Everybody's in front. Babin never saw it because he reacted after it was past him. Puck goes in over his left shoulder. 3-1 Moccasin lead here. Just under 10 minutes gone in the first period. The third period.
A huge goal for the Moccasins and gaining some momentum after killing off that long 5-on-3. Played all the way back in deep. Learakos, a former River Dragon, now extending his point streak to 8. Gerstein there and more, pushing and shoving. 8:54 left to go, third period. We're going to take a quick pause right now in this one. 3-1 lead for the Moccasins. And a goal from Yanni Learakos back after this.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paint, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website.
Welcome back, and everybody here, third period, 8:54 left to go. A 3-1 lead right now for the Moccasins. Yanni Learakos with the last goal. Had a goal last night, too, in the third period. Picks up one here, a big one to make it a 2-goal lead for the Moccasins, as Monroe will have the attacking zone face-off inside the Columbus zone to the blocker side. of Trevor Babin. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. So glad you guys can be joining us over on KNOE 103 Rocks and our YouTube page. Happy Saturday night. Some hockey here in Monroe. The Moccasins trying to win their 12th straight game. Extend their winning streak right now. They had the longest active winning streak here in the FPHL after the loss last night from the Black Bears against the Watertown Wolves.
And that River Dragon penalty is on Barrow for boarding. So the penalties are coming here in the third period. Now we're going to watch this clock tick down, and we're going to see what the score holds. And, you know, if it's close enough, they're going to pull Trevor Babin at some point.
Well, the Moccasins to the power play, looking to add one here. Late in this third period, Leo Rocco sends one from just outside the perimeter, and that one's snagged by Babin with the glove hands. Right-handed catching goaltender, he's got it, so the faceoff will stay inside.
And 30-19 shots on goal right now, dominating by the Moccasins, just starting to pepper Trevor Babin, especially here in the third period. Third period's our period. Coming into this game, 48 goals scored, 18 given up. That's a heck of a stat.
Well, the Moccasins able to find their way and get another one here. 49 goals now for them in the third period. Now Schumacher, away he goes, barreling back down the boards. Thornton works on him. Down to just about a minute left to go on this power play. Schumacher waits. He'll hand off. One more time down the boards. Comes out high for Schumacher. Quickly able to move it. Now Christie towards the front. Go back to pick it up. Side of the goal and into the back of the net. A beautiful setup there. And a 4-1 lead here for the Moccasins. Yanni Learakos, his second tonight. 7:48 left to go.
A second in a row, and I was just about to say, Yanni Learakos down there to set up this whole power play in his office at that faceoff circle. That's where he just thrives. But the puck moves around to the point again. The Moccasins are so good at moving this puck around the ice. Learakos starts it up with getting that pass out. It comes skipping past. Hagen Moe, though, smartly enough, gets it off the back boards. Puck comes to Learakos, and bang, it's past Trevor Babin before he knew what was going on, going right to left. 4-1 Moccasins on the power play.
This one touched all the way back down the boards, and Ballant is knocked into, that time by Underwood. So a 4-1 lead here for these Moccasins. Coming alive in the third. That's their 50th goal of the third period here on the season. Back on down and stopped there by Masternak, and he'll hang on.
Manly Rocco's goal assisted by Hagen Moe and Kyler Matthews at 12-12. You can still make a wish. Oh, the credit at even strength, so the penalty must have just expired. The way, yeah.
So now the face-off for, go ahead, Pete.
Yanni just lives in that face-out circle, boy. I tell you, he's just absolutely lethal, and he does not miss from that face-off circle.
Yeah, he had a goal and 2 assists last night, extending his point streak now to 8 games. Has a pair of goals tonight, giving him 16 on the season.
He's another one, though. You get that scoring touch going, and he just is lights out. Yeah, he's been fantastic all year, but he's really starting to ramp up now. A lot of these guys are starting to ramp up, and once we get Forneros back next week, it's going to be scary for some of these other teams.
Yeah, he was suspended this weekend for 2 games, and now here goes Balsamo, gonna send that one across and right on to Babin, and he'll jump to it and make the stop here with 6:54 left to go.
Very skilled. Albrecht was coming in hot, and then Babin just held on to it, and a little bump into the goaltender, but no big deal. You know, that momentum sometimes just carries you on in, and things happen. Like we talked before, this is such a fast sport. It can be so unpredictable at sometimes.
So the Moccasins with the attacking zone draw right now, all to the blockers or glove side of Babin. And the draw won by Columbus, trailing here by 3. All the way back ahead now, Zabad with it. He'll turn the corner to the other side. Work it free and back on goal. Covered that time, Masternak, and he'll hang on to it. 6:39 left to go here in this third period.
The officials have changed the scoring on the last Lirakos goal to a power play goal. They had it down as even strength, and I was pretty sure it was a power play goal, but yeah, that stands. It's a power play goal. Lirakos assisted by Mo and Matthews.
So Columbus now with the attacking zone draw. The Moccasins, well, 4 unanswered goals after giving up the first one from Tyler Barrow back in the first period. Moccasins who have scored 2 in the second and 2 now here in the third, and that's been the difference so far here in this game. And Pete, going back, the River Dragons had a 5-on-3 against the Moccasins. They were down by 1, but Monroe on their penalty kill, standing tall against the second best unit in the FPHL and the River Dragons.
Yeah, and that could have been the nail in it, because if you didn't score on the 2-man advantage, and they had it good for almost 40 seconds, at least get 1 goal, get back, tie yourself even. You've got some momentum. Never happened. The Moccasins go ahead and killed off both penalties, and then right after that, go on and score. Quick. 2 quick goals, and here we are at 4-1. 6:14 remaining in the third period.
This face-off all the way back out to center. And picked up by the River Dragons from their own zone right now. Here is Kyler Matthews. He'll shovel that one across and all the way back on down as it's pushed behind the net. That will go for icing. And a stoppage in play here.
Guess we're not doing TV timeouts in this third period tonight.
Oh, we got some fans here in the building having some fun here.
Oh, look at this wild bunch.
Marty and Mark. This is Mark Bennett, one of our sponsors.
And Teresa having a good time too.
I guess he wants those cowboy hat on the ice, giving him a reason to.
Yeah, he's looking for it. I mean, he's probably got as many cowboy hats as he has boots.
Lirakos working back in all the way across and just out of the reach there, Christie. Green working on it. Top of the zone, going to be worked on free. Lirakos trying to send that one towards the front. And Blacksmith, away he goes. Moore got tied up there with Lirakos out at center, and that's going to be slowed up by Babin here. Down to 5 1/4 left to go here in this third period. River Dragons making changes right now, down by 3. Pushed all the way back to center and all the way down. Asp will wind this one around, and now it's clipped back ahead. All the way on through the middle, and here go the Moccasins on a drop pass, and Schumacher, that one just too far for him. Hunter sending this one back ahead. Here's Moore now, stick handling. Waits, got some help now. Thornton's shot blocked to the outside. With 5 to go here now in this third period. Now it's Asp. From the corner, they'll send it around to Schumacher. Quick hitter around the boards, and that one leaks to center ice. This is Moore. Now picked up by the Moccasins, trying to chop that one all the way down. Here's Thornton. On the push ahead now for Sabad. And now the Moccasins will find center ice, and Turner, cross-ice pass. And that one, a long-range chance just past Babin. Sabad trying to play it off the boards there. Working on Turner. Somero tied up. Trying to jar it free. Stefanini now up the boards. And that one bleeds all the way to center. Scantleberry for Stefanini. Then Thornton on the overlap. Here he goes for the River Dragons. Far side Texmo couldn't get through. And now out go the Moccasins. They'll find the red line and dump it back in.
At this point, we're just wasting time here. Kill this clock.
Yeah, trying to kill off time here in this one. The Moccasins lead it 4-1. But Pete, the River Dragons, offense really hasn't been a thing, or shouldn't say that, but hasn't been a problem for them this season. As a stop there by Babin, they have the 4th best offense in the FPHL. But their defense, they have given up quite a lot of goals. The 2nd most in the Continental and 8th in the FPHL, so that's kind of been the problem where they sit. But right now, we're going to break. We'll talk about it when we come back. 3:17 left to go. The Moccasins on the way to winning 12 in a row. 4-1, 3rd period.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enter.
Welcome back, and everybody here. 3rd period, 3:17 left to go. What separates the Moccasins from their 20th regulation win and trying to make it 12 in a row. Leo Rockos lining in for the attacking zone faceoff there with Jemayeff. Underwood back around near side. Trying to jar it free. Blacksmith will touch it back along. Off the wall here for Jemayeff. Trying to work it free right now. Loose puck off the half wall. That one skips ahead. Going to fall there that time for Wickline. And away he goes on the drop. That one tipped over the top. Letting a long pass ahead, and we are going to get a whistle here. The stoppage and play with 2:50 left.
Just have some players standing about, but see what this call is here. It looks like it's just maybe an offsides call, and puck's going to be over here in the neutral zone for a face-off. Most likely in front of the Moccasins penalty bench.
Right now, Jemayeff and Balsamo lining in for the draw. Texmo plays that across and spilled all the way back inside the Moccasin zone. So behind the net here for Monroe, trying to play it on out. They'll slap it along right side. Matthews, the long pass ahead. That one cut down. Picked up here by Green. He'll turn the corner with it and drop it on back. And now Matthews with it. Standing in behind his own net. Not really in a hurry here in the final 2 minutes and some change left to go. Pushed all the way along. Balsamo, that pass cut off there by Hunter. He'll step across the blue line. Fire a shot, and it's stopped there by Masternak. And right in the crest of his jersey, he'll hang on.
Another good stand-up save there by Masternak. Sometimes you don't have to go down. You just watch the puck and go ahead and hold on to it. And that's exactly what he did, giving no rebounds. Solid game tonight. Just an absolute solid game tonight. Back-to-back games. On his way to back-to-back victories as well. We still have 2:07 remaining here in the 3rd period. 4-1 still, Moccasins lead.
Yeah, Masternak, 4-0 in his FPHL career and on his way to winning back-to-back games against the River Dragons. 59 left to go here in the 3rd period.
and 37-28 shots on goal total in favor of the Moccasins. And another good game. Last night was the first one in a long time that we did not lead in the shots on goal total at the end of the game, 35-30, but we won where it mattered.
This one pushed all the way on down here for Schumacher. And Pete, on top of that too, knowing you being a goaltender, none of the Moccasins goaltenders have lost a game this season.
No, they really haven't. Especially the new ones here. I know we've had a little change here. Some came in. We had a changing of the guard a little bit too, and but we have what we have right now. I don't know if we're going to have any more changes down the line, but we're going to get into January pretty quickly as far as the middle of the month, and I think the roster is going to be settled in pretty quick.
Yeah, next week, Pete, that's going to be the 28th game for the Moccasins at the halfway point of the season. They're talking about how quick this thing goes, right? Already in January.
Yeah, we're going to be in May before we know it. That's just how this whole thing goes. Next thing we know, we're going to be next Christmas.
Yep.
But hey, 4,300 or 43-18 tonight in the Snake Pit. Nice crowd. But we need more next week against Baton Rouge. Let's pack the pit. Friday night, Saturday night, Baton Rouge comes to town. I'm sure we're going to get Baton Rouge fans on Saturday night, maybe Friday night. Welcome them in, and as we always do. And I'm sure the tailgate crew will be cooking up on Saturday, and we'll have a good old time next weekend.
Yeah, Battle of Louisiana, and that's the Moccasins and the Zydeco next week. Moccasins right now riding this home stretch they have. Only 2 games on the road this season in January. That'll be in Biloxi on January 15th and 16th. Face off out at center ice. Final 32 seconds left to go in this one. Moccasins on the way to picking up 3 more points and a 20th regulation win here this season. And improve the 24-1-0. The River Dragons will end up falling to 12-9, 2-2-1. Losing the last 3 games. And shelled right back onto Masternock, and he will hang on to it.
Holds on, gives the rebounds here. Just 10 seconds left in this game. Moccasins are going to go ahead and win this one and go 12 in a row with the 20th win of the season, keeping pace. It's just going to be a light jog here with Athens and Monroe here all the way down the stretch. I'm pretty sure. I think these last 2 games of the season are really what's going to come down to it to find out the positioning for the playoffs.
Well, this historical season continues. The Moccasins have won 12 straight. They win it 4-1 against the Columbus River Dragons.
A dozen wins sounds good to me. Next week, let's go for the Baker's dozen on Friday night. But boy, 12 in a row is a heck of a feat. The biggest, longest winning streak right now in the FPHL, like you said earlier, due to the Black Bears losing last night to Watertown. And they had the biggest streak going, but we're the hottest team right now. You got to think we might be number 1 in the power rankings here coming out of the weekend, but time will tell. We'll see what Mr. Gary Ryan has to say, the Fed League Flash, about the rankings coming out of this week. But boy, the Moccasins look good. I know there were a lot of skeptics of seeing us play a lot of Baton Rouge and Biloxi, but this should change some minds on some people, and this league should be on notice now, officially.
Yeah, the Moccasins, what a season they are having in just their 2nd year in the FPHL. Now 24-1-0. 64 points for them now on the season. Welcome to Zydeco next weekend, but what a game. The Moccasins, who went down early, 1-0 in the first period, and a goal from Lucas Texmo, but they respond. The next 4 unanswered goals and win this one 4-1 over their division rivals, Columbus River Dragons. And number 1 versus number 3 matchup, so they get the scoop on the weekend, Pete.
Yeah, and this team just keeps plugging along. It's you're down by 1. There's no panic. They just do what they do. They play their game, and they just reset. The defense is so solid. I'll talk to that till the cows come home. The defense and the goaltending's been stout, but man, you can't win games without goals, and they've been pouring them on. Another 4 goals tonight. We're at what? 144 on the season already, something like that. That's a lot of goals. And I don't see these guys slowing down anytime soon. You know, we've had Carlos Ferneras had the 2-game suspension tonight. It didn't stop him at all, but it'll be good to see him back on Friday. As you know, one of my favorites. But nice job, Moccasins. Good team win as always, and we'll look forward to seeing what happens next week against Baton Rouge. And Baton Rouge right now is about to go down 5-1 against Athens. So like we said, keeping pace. Everybody's keeping pace.
A 4-1 lead here for Monroe. We'll have the 3 stars of the game coming up here in just a moment.
Joe, who's your picks for three stars? What would you be going with?
Well, I would definitely be going with Yanni Liarakos as the first star.
Our third star of the game.
Got to have a goaltender in there for your third star at least. There you go.
Yeah, he was going to be one of my picks too, yes.
For sure.
He had a good game.
For sure. Yanni's got to be your number 1 star, and I'm thinking Hagen's got a goal and assist. I think we get him in the mix. Hello. It's like I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
You are right. You are right, Pete. You can see the future.
Yeah, I have a crystal ball.
And our first star of the game with 2 goals, Yanni, Mr. Monroe!
Well, Yanni Liarakos recording 2 goals here, 2 big goals in this third period. One even strength, 1 on the power play. He has 16 on the season now. And he is the number 1 star here in this game. These 2 teams won't meet for a little while from now, but they'll play the next 4 in Columbus after that. What a game. The Moccasins win it 4-1. No goals in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 in the third, but they win it here 4-1 against the Columbus River Dragons and have won 12 straight. Well, that is going to do it here for us, for our entire Stream Team production crew, for Pete Mercado, Joseph Furtado, saying so long here from Monroe. The Moccasins win it 4-1 and have won 12 straight. We'll see you next time.